What's happening, ladies and gentlemen out there in the world? This is the Listen Doctor Radio, and this is a Sunday's edition of All Lives Matter. I'm doing this one on Sunday today because something came in my spirit to talk about an issue. After watching this video last night that was sent to me by a bunch of people, surprisingly, one of my friends knew that I grew up in the foster system. Knew that I grew up without my mother being in my life. And today, I have 3 videos I'm gonna do actually today. This is the first one. Today, I actually was in the process of getting my mother into rehab. I was trying to get her in rehab. I was trying to get her committed and put her in the hospital so she can, go to rehab. My mom has been on drugs since I was a little baby. Since I can remember, she probably did drugs when she had me. So she been on drugs heavily for a long time. And my friends who know me and my family know this about me already. But something today triggered me to do this video. Today, I tried to get her into rehab, like I said, and it went sour. A person that I looked up to, a person that I thought was going to keep the secret from me, went and told my mother. And now my mother don't want anything to do with me, to the point that she don't want me handling anything or doing anything for her, to the fact that she's basically trying to disarm me. For a minute I cried, I sat there and cried, and I asked my wife and I asked God why me, why my mom don't love me. But at the same time, my mama never loved me, because if she loved me, if she loved her kids, she would never been in this situation in the first place. I put my time, my effort, my blood, my tears into trying to put my mom into this rehab. So to the point I'm saying fuck it. But that's what the devil want me to do. I'm not gonna say fuck it. I'm not gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna keep trying because, like I said like you heard my theme song in the beginning, love is a powerful thing. The love in me wants me to keep going and keep trying and keep trying. But this is not why we're here today. This is what I'm, coming into this case. Watching this case of this video last night made me want to think of. Now, me and a lot of YouTubers, Tommy Sotomayor, K Bree, Jay Darlin, Jay Neal, Kevin Waller, Tommy Lee, Pinky Skull, Sexy Sex, Sex Talk. A lot of these YouTubers who make YouTube videos talk about this issue. Talk about a lot of black issues, talk about a lot of black on black violence, talk about race, talk about politics. One of the things that we really don't talk about outside of this, other than YouTube videos, is the thing with mothers. Mothers are supposed to be who we look up to. Mothers is our first love as a man. When you're a boy, your first love is your mama. That's it. When you're a female, your first love is your father. So when you don't have those key particles into what you need to make a person a man or a woman, that person grows up hating himself, hating herself, doubting themselves, doubting what she can do, believing in who she is, believing in who he is, etc., etc. Treats women bad. Women treat men bad, have self-esteem issues, have trust issues, abandonment issues. Same thing with men. That's why K. Michelle, if you listen to the song K. Michelle, you cannot raise a grown man that's already think he's already grown. Because he's not mentally grown already, because he have hurts, he have doubts, he have things that he have to deal with. So how the fuck can he love you if he don't love himself? I'm a victim of that. But like I said, this is not why we're here today. The reason why we're here is a video because I looked at this video and the DSC, if you don't know what that means, that's Department of Children's Services, OCS, or whatever you want to call it, OCS, is in play right now in some allegations of wrongdoing or not doing of whatever they should have been doing. Me, when I first seen it, I thought that they blame child protection, they blame the DFC for not stepping in fast enough. After the video and looking at it, they blame the DCF for threatening a mother who was trying to take care of her child. The story that you're going to see is very heartbreaking. It's very sad. I don't want to really do this video, but I have to get this young man and his mom some justice, because the Department of Children's Services needs to really be changed. I've been saying this for years. A lot of folks, my foster mom, a lot of people who work in foster care have been saying that the shit needs to change. You got kids that can lie on you for any fucking reason. They come in their house. First thing first, you got kids who don't want, people who don't want them. Families who don't want the kids. You get them into a system that really works. Try to get them into your system to try to see if it can work with them. They can make one lie up and you can lose your whole career. You know, over a child who doesn't want to learn, who doesn't want to pay attention, who doesn't want to behave and be what she's supposed to be as a child, or he or she. So in this video, I'm really want to call for DFC to change the rules of how they act or how they treat people. In this video, it's not like a mother beating her son, cheating on her, taking time away from him, going meet other men, having men around her son. This mom or beating her son or cussing her son out or abusing him or not doing anything like that. This mom was actually trying to take care of her son that had 2 diseases. Watch the video and I will talk to you about it. Let me know how y'all feel. Here we go.
We're all human beings and we deserve respect. Yeah. My granddaughter deserved respect. She got absolutely none from that company.
Right now, harsh words for DCS after a mother and her 5-year-old son are found dead in a Mesa hospital. Police say Tammy Griffith killed her little boy right in his bed, then shot herself at Cardin Children's Medical Center. ABC 15's Ashley Thompson spoke with the grandparents tonight. And Ashley, a lot of pain through all of this grief. Really, why are they blaming DCS for this, though?
Kim, they believe she reached her breaking point. They say she was an excellent mother who wanted nothing more than to care for her son, but they say DCS was threatening to take him. 5-year-old Helios Griffith faced many challenges in his short life. He had cerebral palsy, a spinal cord injury, and severe anxiety. His mother, Lola Griffith, who went by the name Tammy, raised him as a single mom since birth. So her grandparents, Norma Jean and Richard, helped out.
We go play bingo, she has the baby. We go bowling, she has the baby. Never left her side.
We're told Helios had trouble gaining weight because of his disability.
Helio is so skinny, little legs. But he's been that way since a little after he was diagnosed.
It was when Tammy brought him to the hospital for mouth sores a couple of years ago that DCS first got involved. Then around this past Monday, Helios was taken back to the hospital with a fever. A few days later, on Thursday, Tammy had a mediation hearing with DCS.
She had to sign over legal custody to them at that time, or they would take the child.
They told her that they have legal custody of the baby. They do. She's just, like she said, she's a glorified babysitter now.
Norma Jean says that devastated her granddaughter, pointing the finger at a social worker, who she says was demeaning.
And I blame this lady here mostly because I understand she has a job. We all have jobs, but there's a way to do your job.
Although police have confirmed Tammy shot herself, the family still doesn't know how Helios died. They say police haven't given them any more details, claiming DCS put a hold on the medical records, blocking them from seeing anything.
I believed in the system for a long time. I hate the system now.
And the grandparents last saw Tammy on Thursday, the day of that hearing. They said she went in okay, but she came out a completely different person, Kim.
Yeah, just a really sad situation for this entire family. Ashley, thank you so much.
All right, folks, that's the video coming from
well, in
Fox
less than
15
2 weeks, the Winter Wonderland we know as the Arizona...
Video. I'm sorry about that. Fox 15, a person sent it to me from Fox 15. Shout out Fox 15 in Chicago. Appreciate you guys for sending me a lot of these stories that y'all sending me. I appreciate it. But man, DFC has been getting a real bad rep throughout the state, throughout the city, throughout the country. They're just, you know, they vouchers, you know. They really, sometimes you have to be that way with parents. sometimes when you have parents who trying to do their best to take care of their kids, give these parents benefit of the doubt. People vouch for her. Her bosses vouch for her. If you go down and read in the story on if you go down and read the story on my website when I put it on the website, you can go down there and read. People vouch for her. She came to work. She bust her ass to try to see if she can do something. He had a disease that was not caused from her. It wasn't caused from him. It was just a disease that people get. We all get diseases. You know what I'm saying? So for the blame this mother for this incident or this illness that her son has, and try to take custody of her son is fucked up. You know, I have no sympathy for these people, and DFC can upgrade their system a little bit more. Get these people, have people in here who compassionate, have people who working for your system that's compassionate for people. And you see it all the time, man. Even if, you know, my mama say she'll come, my real mama say, I'm going to come see you or whatever. She never came. People used to try to brainwash me and say, look, your mama don't love you, this and this and this. Even though I know it was true, you don't tell a kid that at that age. Kids are really impressionable. To the point that I would have said, you know what, fuck it. I could have got mad and killed everybody. I could have killed myself because she didn't love me. This is what people are doing to these kids. Telling them their mama don't love them. Their mama ain't trying to do nothing to help them and all this shit. So kids go out and retaliate. You know, I could have been somebody's prop. I could have shot up a whole school. Could have killed people. You know, all for what they telling me. Even though the shit was true, you don't let a child know that at that age like that. You let me find that shit out. And years went on, and years, and she didn't do it. And I found the shit out that she really didn't love me. You know, like she say she do. So at the same time, I feel like, man, DFC can change their system around. They need to change their system around. You hire people who compassionate, who have compassionate hearts for people in the situations. You know, that's the first thing first. Then you gotta have these people that have classes. Go take classes on how to handle a situation, or how to talk to somebody who's grieving, trying to get rid of their kid. No parent wants to give up their kid. They're really trying to do their best. This lady was no kind of bad mother at all. I don't know her like that. I'm just reading what I'm reading, what I know on the story. But I had to do this story because it came to me because, you know, what happened with my mom today. And I just feel like they can really buff their system and try to do better. I'm about to go live. This is the first video on this one. I'm about to go live in about 20 minutes with the third video, and that's going to be the last one. But this one, the next video is some news that I have coming from Fox News again, and we're going to talk about that issue too. It's a couple of things that's been happening around the world that I need to talk about. So thank y'all for watching. This is Listen Out Radio, and you already know what it is.